everybody, and welcome to Tasha's Down Home with Grandma Cooking. Right. First today we're going to be making melting moment cookies. Now let me just go get my apron on. One small second. Now to start your cookies, you're going to need 1 cup of unsifted flour, a half cup of cornstarch, and a half cup of powdered sugar, 3/4 cup of butter, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Now, I didn't have any cornstarch, but I did some research and it said that you can substitute flour for cornstarch. You just have to double the amount, so that's what I did. So, first what you're going to do is you need a bowl, so let me go get a bowl first. Oh, the cat. First what you're going to do, it says, in a bowl mix the first 3 ingredients together, which will be my cornstarch and flour mixture, but I've used 2 flour mixtures because I didn't have any cornstarch, and your powdered sugar. So in goes powdered sugar, or in goes the flour, and in goes my powdered sugar. Hopefully you guys can see this. So, here's a close-up of my powdered sugar and my flour mixture. And now we're going to mix it together. After you've mixed the flour and sugar, you're going to want to pour your butter, your 3/4 cup of butter, into a beater thing, like a KitchenAid mixer or something along those lines. And you're going to want to beat it until it's nice and smooth. You're also going to want to put your vanilla in there. I'm using Smart Balance butter, but I'm sure you're not supposed to use that, but that's what I use. Next, you're going to need your 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I'm using a half teaspoon because I'm halving the recipe. There's our butter and our vanilla. Next, you're going to turn on the mixer. Oops, it needs to be plugged in. Hold on one small second. Now you're going to beat the little buddiez until they're blended. So beat it, but you wanna be bad, just beat it. After your butter's good and beaten, you're going to want to pour in your dry mixture of powdered sugar, cornstarch, and flour into your bowl. And then turn your mixer back on, and it should mix together. Mix this until it comes together. Now I'm not sure if this is what it's supposed to look like, but it's well blended. It's turned into a little ball, pretty much. Next, you have to refrigerate it for 1 hour. So you will stick it into your refrigerator for 1 long, measly hour. Now up next, we are going to be cooking. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We've got 2 recipes for you today. Angel wing cookies. You can't get any better than that. So stay tuned, and we will be making angel wing cookies. Alright, so we're back. Now, first thing you're going to want to do is get all your ingredients out. I've got my egg and my vanilla. I've got my butter, my flour, and my salt, my sugar, and my baking powder. Now, this actually calls for 1/2 cup of butter, a 1/2 cup of sugar, 1 egg, a 1/2 cup of pecans finely chopped if you want them. I hate pecans. 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon cream of tartar, 2 cups flour, and a half teaspoon of salt. I didn't have cream of tartar, so I did my research, and it said to substitute baking powder if it's mixed with baking soda as well. So because it calls for both baking soda and baking and cream of tartar, I'm able to mix in baking powder instead of cream of tartar and baking soda. So, into the mixer we have the baking soda, or baking powder, excuse me, our flour and salt, our sugar, our 1 egg and vanilla, and we're going to mix this up a little bit first. Now that that's mixed up, we're going to add our butter. Now if you want either of these recipes, just email me. And blend it until it's completely smooth. While you're waiting for everything to blend, you should really probably get your pans ready to go cooking. You should always preheat your oven, which I didn't do because I forget. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Then get your cookie sheets out. I'm using a pie sheet because I don't feel like dirtying up a huge dish. Now, it says, wrong thing. Where'd my little thing go? 1 small second. Now, drop spoonfuls onto a greased, lightly cooking sheet. Bake at 350 for 10 to 12 minutes. So here we go. I'm changing cookie sheets because I realize that there's too many cookies to go on that pan. Here we go. Who knows if this is how these are supposed to turn out? Because I sure don't. So grab some of the dough and put it on there, like so. Now stick your cookies into the oven like so. Try not to burn yourself. Now you must wait 10 to 12 minutes for the cookies to cook. Unfortunately for me, my angel wing cookies turned out to be angel wing scones. I don't know what happened. Perhaps the melting moment cookies will turn out better. Now for the angel or the melting moment cookies, it says to form little balls. 1-inch balls. Between your hands, like so. So thank you for joining us at Tasha's Grandma's Down Home Cooking. Well, maybe next time it'll turn out a little bit better, but today it turned out like crap. Bye!